Okay. Okay. Let's move on to part two. So we just covered the section where Amber Lynn jumps on and has basically a one on one. I guess Glammy threw in like one sentence or something. Keem, why? You hire all these totally incompetent people and then you're surprised when they're frustrated because you're trying to coach them up and they're uncoachable. But okay, let's go.
That would be crazy. Here is Foodie Beauty. Here is Foodie Beauty today riding dirty, bro. And every time I see her riding like this, bro, every time I see her riding like this song come in my head. This is Foodie today, right? This. Look at this. Just about an hour ago, she was going crazy on that goddamn thing. She was going 55 miles per hour.
You know, Foodie, I can give you some kudos. It might be kind of hard to hear because there's going to be some criticisms kind of intermingled. But number one, you're far more independent than Amberlyn Reed. I mean, she seems to freak out if she doesn't have somebody assisting her like a baby at all times. Granted, you did get a scooter rather than actually seek weight loss and, improve your body so that you'd be more mobile. But hey, baby steps, right? Baby steps. But secondly, you made some references, which I noted on I think it was my last coverage of you, that I was actually kind of impressed with your pop culture knowledge. Um, but yeah, you've also travel. That's three. You're willing to get on a plane. You're willing to make really long flights. I mean, that'd even be hard for me. And I'm actually a healthy body weight. Like that would be difficult for me because it would be very painful for me to sit in the same spot at all times, only to, get up to use the restroom occasionally. That would be really hard for me to accomplish. Even if, I'm try and sleep, because how are you going to sleep if you're in coach, right? The only way I think you could do that is if you were like in first class and you could have a little bit more of a reclining position, but I don't know. But girlfriend, kudos to you on that. You make your way in the world independently, even if it makes you sad. You can do it. You are capable. And you have more knowledge than Amber does, and Amber pretends she reads all the time, right?
Gwendolyn, thank you. Foodie needs to be scooting down the road on pit.
Hell yeah. I could react. Look, she put on the gloves.
You're getting serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Look at how they.
Where are we going with this?
Well, she's got to get out the door, Glammy.
Riding dirty. Hi everybody.
Riding dirty.
That's what she
Like,
said.
Food, like normal food. Like I think fasting made
Look at
me
this.
more ravenous than
Look at this.
And now I feel like weird. I know you're gonna judge me, but whatever. I need Silly Billy or something. Like
I can't, dude.
They see me rolling, they hating.
Dude, I've had this song on my playlist for decades.
Patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty. 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 She goes.
See what I'm saying, Ken? See what I'm saying, Keem? See what I'm saying, Tech? I'm thinking if you could have your mama back there as the creative director, right? And you recast with Foodie. She is difficult as well. I will grant you that. However, she's not as scary as Amber. Amber really is terrifying, and while Foodie is willing to do more, she also has never lost cats, as far as I know. She may be somewhat neglectful in her care of cats, but she always rehomes them, you know? She's always seeking vet assistance and everything else. And the fact that Amber has lost two cats, I mean, what is the absurdity of that? How do you do, even if your cat is indoor, outdoor, they know when mealtime is. They come back, right? And her cat, Amber's cat, was over 20 years old and escaped a gated yard at the end of November in Wisconsin.
Trying to catch me right on they can see me lean. I'm tense, so it ain't easy to be seen. When they see me ride by, they can see the gleam. I shine on the deck in the TV screen.
Look at how she going down the street. Look at how she going down the street.
Wow.
Bro, I can watch this all day. I can watch this all day. She going down, bro. She going down the street with on a scooter going about 15.
Foodie, Chantel, this is like the best press you've got in a long ass time. This is so good.
In the snow. Come on. I can watch
crazy.
this all day.
Damn straight.
What's that thing? Dave's NOS on the scooter?
Trying to
Exactly.
catch a motherfucker riding dirty.
She controller is a
Look at how fast she going. She
Not
going.
really.
They see me rolling. They hate to patrolling. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding.
Bro, look at the shaking.
Everybody, I
Oh,
missed.
so good.
She's going.
Like you can hear the road.
Bro, them tires is going, man.
It's about to fall off. Shit.
Just living my life.
This is
It seems it.
Can you imagine driving at night and seeing a 400-pound woman on a scooter trying to get to Walmart? Is crazy at night.
You know what I think you need, Foodie, Chantel? I think you need a quad runner. That might be a little bit more comfortable and more durable, because you could put, like, you know, they generally have the tread tires that are meant for, like, going out in the desert and stuff. Those are probably tractionable enough for, like, snow. I don't know though. Like, I've never lived in Canada. I've only been there once in my life, and I was like 7, and it was right across the border from freaking Michigan.
Wheeling me softly with his song.
Killing me softly. With
TSD, thank you. What is
Yeah, so Killing Me Softly, I think, is a song from the 70s. I can't remember who the original artist is, but I'm fairly certain I'll Be Sure remade that song in the 80s. And I recently told a story about how my friend Tamika and I were at Magic Mountain, and we ran into I'll Be Sure and his family, and we were these silly little girls giggling from like 100 feet away, because he happened to always be like in front of line from us, because he circled the park in a certain direction for the most part. And back then they didn't have those mega coasters like they have now, but But yeah, he and his family were always like 100 feet in front of us for some reason. It just was how it worked out.
Glammy singing. She don't know this song.
She definitely don't know the song.
I do know this song. Shut
Who
the
is it?
fuck
Who
up,
sings
bro.
it?
I don't know who sings it. Web Tech Simplified. Does she call it AA when the scooter breaks down? You can literally hear the road underneath. That's crazy work.
Joy with the lifetime warranty would be questioned right about now. Can you imagine if shit breaks down, bro? How does AAA work this?
I think it's gonna need quadruple.
Let me.
Hey, Dixon asks, we get Glammy a do-rag and a gold chain?
Oh yeah, we got to. Especially if we riding dirty. Well, yo, you know what?
Let me
tell you something. If Foodie Beauty does come if she comes to the LCU, and I told her, this is all you got to do, Foodie Beauty. All you got to do is hop in that scooter and just drive down the street or go to the malls and all that stuff like that, and we'll just react to you. And matter of fact, while I'm reacting to you, I'm gonna be wearing my race car jacket with my race car gloves, right? And you can be wearing the clothes that Dave be wearing when he be hopping in his Fast and Furious car, right? With the Nas. Wait a minute, doesn't Dave got Nas? Doesn't he got? We can get our Nas tank. Can we give, bro?
I don't know. I mean, like, I get that that's the direction you want to go with her, but I was thinking more that she should become rockabilly, right? A rockabilly chick, and then she could learn swing dancing. That's a great form of exercise. It's also very sensual, right? Which she would probably like, even though she thinks she's modest Miriam right now. But let's be real. And generally, the custom in rockabilly dancing is that you never turn down somebody who asks you to dance, because everybody's trying to learn how to dance. And so, therefore, the better dancers are generous and will give you at least one dance to teach you how to dance, right? And I could totally see her listening to Reverend Horton Heat and uh, what is the song I'm thinking of? You got a bad reputation. A bad reputation. You're a bad little chick, you're a woman on the streets. You're the kind of girl I'd like to meet.
We'll send Foodie Beauty a Nas tank for the scooter. Can you imagine that bitch going down the street?
Here you go. Gonna get a.
Sylvia in a Willie.
Oh my God.
Sylvia.
One of the snorkel masks with the Nas on.
Tokyo Drift. We gotta do this. That bitch.
Gotta pull her up a premium gas too.
Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Bro, we can do so much with this. This right here, to me, will spark the LCU, bro. Because listen, Foodie Beauty
down the street, the tires hitting the fucking gravel.
Exactly. Foodie Beauty riding dirty. Obviously, she's in her scooter. Amber Lynn buys a scooter. We'll make a goal. We'll set a goal. Amber Lynn buys a scooter. She puts that scooter together. And then Amber Lynn's outside riding her scooter.
What if we race them?
That's what I was saying.
I know that what I said in the first video is that I think that, if you're going this direction, you should do a little derby at Fat Camp and, give them scooters, better scooters than what Foodie has, right? Give them some scooters and have them do like a circle track or something. Because I don't think scooters can do like dirt bike racing with hills. I'm just being real with you. But give them a couple of like a little circle track and have them race around. That'd be hilarity, right? And then because they'll have so much fun doing it, you might get both of them to stay for a bit longer, right? But Amber's got to come probably. I don't know how you're going to get her there. Because I think she's afraid of flying, you guys. And Foodie's easier to transport, quite frankly. She's willing to do like 18 to 20 hours, even with a layover at a hotel before she makes her last flight. And she doesn't look. I'm telling you straight up, I'm healthy body weight. When ever since I was bit by the dog, right? I had severe impact trauma to the back of my left knee. I use the wheelchair service at all airports because it's too difficult for me to walk that far. Foodie is out there struggling with her big body, hobbling her way through every terminal. She is not getting. This is a simple thing you can ask for, and she doesn't ask for it. That girl is an independent woman.
That's what I was saying. We have them on screen, side by side, and then we just say, on your mark, get set, go, and see who get the furthest. Bro, we can do so much with this.
Oh my god.
People think we're insane.
Okay, this is funny. That's awesome shit.
Yeah. That was my idea.
DUI on a motorized.
Bro, look at how this thing is shaking, though, bro. This scares me. Killing me softly.
Foodie gate crashing back on the scooter.
Bruh.
Love how the camera's shaking.
That shit, man, we gotta get for. Look at these cars just riding by her.
I know we always go to the Galactic.
There is not even a biking lane. She just
Sitting so close to the pole.
All right, hold up. I gotta pause here because I gotta look this up. I need to know if it was Diana Ross, which I think it might have been, but let me look. Hold up. Okay, so here's the original. Killing Me Softly with his song is a song composed by Charles Fox with lyrics by Norman Gimbel. The lyrics were written in collaboration with Lori Lieberman after she was inspired by a Don McLean performance in late 1971. So this predates all of us. Yo Mama, Foodie, Glammy, and myself. It predates all of us, right? Denied writing credit by Fox and Gimbel, Lieberman released her version of the song in 1972, still predating all of us, but it did not chart. The song has been covered by many other artists. So, the single by Lori Lieberman, okay, it's considered folk. Right, okay. Now, there's awards won for this song, etc., etc. It says it was remixed. Let me roll this up. Was remixed by Jonathan Peters in 96, with Flack adding some new vocal flourishes. I feel like they're leaving something out, so let me double check one thing. As I said, my memory is spot on. It was a song by Al B. Sure in 1988. Damn straight. I knew it. I knew he did this song. All right. Back to business.
I could be riding a pole in a different way.
Anyway, let's just bees today.
Yeah, bees.
That fucking scooter is struggling. Look at this guy right here. Like, this guy's questioning his life. Look at it. Look at my man right here.
Anyway, let's
he's
just
like,
leave
what
today.
in the fuck is going on, dog? My man's right here. I gotta stop right here on my man's. My man's right here, bro. Can you imagine this guy?
Oh my god.
This guy right here, bro. This guy right here, man. He's like, what in the fuck is going on?
I thought she's riding a Tonka.
Imagine you waiting for your Uber. You waiting for your Uber?
Yeah, seriously. Here's the thing, too. It's late. Like, this mall is about to close.
And a 450-pound woman ride by you going 10 miles an hour on a scooter, bro.
Oh my
I
god.
would start questioning my life at that moment.
That's right.
Come on, bro.
I woke up today for this.
First of all, one thing I'm gonna say is, Glammy Lammy. First of all, I'm giving 1 star to that Uber driver, because how the fuck is a 450-pound woman going 10 miles an hour on her scooter getting to me faster than a fucking Uber that I just ordered? I just gotta say that. If I order an Uber and then I see a 455-pound woman 9 blocks away going 10 miles an hour and my Uber ain't showed up yet, I'm fucking that Uber driver up.
You might as well do pickup it.
And on top of it, too, not only is she that large, Yo Mama, but she's also only like 5'2" at best. Some people say 5 foot, I guess, based on various accounts that she's said over the years, but I think she kind of sticks by 5'2".
That's point.
Hey, dude. He's like, hey, what happened? Motherfucker, how long did it take for you to get here? I just saw a 450-pound woman 5 blocks away get here going 10 miles an hour. I'm pissed off.
Web Tech, thank you. Imagine Foodie was the Uber driver on the scooter. That's crazy.
Can you, bro, you know
30
how much we
minutes
can
or
do with
less.
this? You know how much we can do with this, bro? We can fuck around. We can fuck around and have Foodie Beauty riding in that scooter. And while these people waiting for Ubers, she can pull up and be like, hey, I'm your Uber driver for the night.
Right? She's like giving out water.
If she, we could have did a TTS. We could have did a goal for her to drive up to this guy and be like, hey, I'm your ride. Go ahead. We got the iPhone plugs in the back. We got some waters over there on
Future plans, Yo Mama.
the side. Yo, what the fuck is this, bro?
Oh my god.
Shit, fuck calling Foodie Beauty Uber. We gonna call her Lyft. She's gonna be.
Damn.
Did you you signed up for that XXL edition, didn't you? Yeah, that's me. Come on, right here in the back. Yeah, I got an outlet back there and some waters. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, honestly, Chantel, you could probably get a snowmobile and drive in the snow on the sidewalks.
Got a candy bar just for you right there. Yeah, give me 5 stars. I swear to God, I would have hopped behind her. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, I would.
I'm sure
I'm
you
not
would
lying.
have like a little sled with a bungee cord in the back,
Yeah.
dragging it down.
I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
Pleasing me softly with his song. Pleasing me softly.
With his son.
Bro, that mall is closed. She's still going in there.
What's that, Karen?
What kind of mall is
Oh,
this?
sorry, I didn't see that.
Damn. There's like nobody there. It's an empty mall.
Yo, do you hear that reverse though?
Yes, I did. The breep, breep.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that.
Oh.
She got the
Oh, there was
reverse.
a door open. There's a
Oh
door
my
open.
God, she got the reverse.
I'm surprised she got the door open.
She got through that one
Shit.
door.
Why would I ever say that?
This is crazy.
Honestly, I think the beeping noise was actually coming from the door, not the scooter.
Why is everything smells like eggs?
It smells like eggs. Why does it smell like eggs?
Man, that's a
huge mall.
It closes in an hour. That's why.
Yeah.
Shit, everything's closing. I feel bad getting food.
Man, that shit's funny. And
Went
then
to
she
a
said
mall
this.
to go get food?
Yeah, she went in there. She got some food.
Yes, I'm having Silly Billy. They're making my Philly cheesecake from scratch.
Philly
It's
cheesesteak.
creamy and fresh.
Yummy.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, your mama's songs are funny.
They are.
One another right.
Oh yeah, she liked the song today. She liked
The
the
Tina one?
Tina song today. Yeah.
Shout out. That's great. Happy birthday, Tina.
Yeah, happy birthday, Tina. Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, that was Foodie today, riding dirty. So yeah.
Clearly. Damn.
Man, I could watch that all day.
Did you go up on Queens today?
Huh?
Did you go up there and wish Tina a happy birthday?
Did you?
No, I'm gonna
Okay,
tell her
then.
the same thing that I told her that she told me about my wedding. I don't give a fuck about you. That's it.
I don't give a fuck about you. That's what you told her?
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't go.
Keem
that's what
starts
she told me
dancing,
for
fucked
my
up my wedding, and he sometimes acts like a bitch.
Now let's get to that. Let's get to that.
We had so much fun.
Oh my God. What?
This was so much fun.
Desi was so. Wasn't you embarrassed to watch Desi though?
No, absolutely not. This was so much fun. Everybody's so happy. It was so cool.
Why is she wearing? Whose boot?
I haven't seen gals wear Ugg boots like that since the 90s.
Are these? What? Whose boots was she wearing?
This was so much fun.
They don't even look like they fit her. What is she wearing?
Everybody was having so much fun. It was so cool.
Then why'd you say Keemstar's dancing sucked?
Oh, yeah, Mama, you're exhausting.
So look at what Brantley has on there. I think that's Brantley, right? There's no way that she was doing what Wonder Woman was accusing her of doing if she had a dress on that went below her knees.
Glammy.
That was so beautiful.
That was nice.
I was so happy. I was so happy. It was so...
Would have been totally perfect if you had worn an appropriate bra where we couldn't see the straps in the back and Crocs on your feet. Obviously very serious about this wedding, right, Glammy? Right?
Much fun. I can't believe this is going to be a year. We're going to be a whole year married to this man. I'm so happy.
A whole year.
Yeah, it's a whole year. It's crazy.
Keem starts dancing, fucked up my wedding, and he sometimes acts like a bitch.
That was so cool. We waited 10 years to marry him. And now I could say that we've been married for a year.
Wow.
That's wild. That's
Now-
so...
You waited 10 years or he did? Are you for real? You were a single mom. If somebody had proposed to you, I'm sure, and you were in a deep involved relationship with that person, I'm sure you would have jumped on it. So you had to spend 10 years working on that guy?
Cool.
Now, Keemstar gave me permission today.
Oh?
Yeah, he gave me permission today, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, to roast, because, you know, I'm number one roaster, that I can roast Scooter today.
Oh, there you go.
Because Scooter
I'm gonna do this as a part two because this is where we jump content. Well, okay, hold up. It goes on for the whole rest of the show, I think, in bits and pieces. So let's cover. I will do. I'll make this one an hour long, and then we're gonna have a part three.
Decided he's gonna go live on
Kelly, thank you. I still can't believe Keem fucked up your wedding. Thank you,
He did.
Kelly.
Yeah, bad.
Appreciate it. You didn't, but okay.
But Scooter's gonna go live within like a couple of minutes, and then we could go and check it out.
Wow. I
Now-
heard about that.
Yeah. Now, I got to say this. Now, Keemstar is fucking livid. He is livid because he felt like he did so much for Scooter. He's given him multiple shots. He's given him multiple shows. You know, he basically put him under his wing, made him community manager, gave him almost everything. And he absolutely stabbed him in the back by, first of all, faking to being in the hospital, faking to off himself in Minecraft, made all kind of different excuses. Now, and I just want to say this with Keemstar. At the end of the day, a lot of people warned you, Keemstar, about Scooter and fucking Gidgy. The fact that you still even got Gidgy here while the snake, the two snakes, one snake already bit you and you just waiting for the next one to bite you makes no sense. You got the person that told you that they are not mentally ready to be streaming anymore and they need to take time off, and it only took them a week to go to their own personal channel, siphon off a bunch of LCU people to go over there and to donate to them. And then you got his mother, the snake inside the LCU, basically looking at all our reports, giving them all the information on what's what and what's going on here within the Discord and in the host chat and everywhere else. I mean, I don't know if Keemstar just enjoys snakes, but it's crazy to me. You already know they're disloyal. What Gidgy did to fucking Sweet Tea, she should have been out just for that. The fact that you gave her another shot when she's not good at Rebels at all, is not doing absolutely nothing, and you admitted that anybody can do fucking Queens. All you got to do is sit there and money will just come ringing in, but you continue to give her that spot when you could have gave it to AMAC. And you could have sent Gidgy off on her way, right? Because
Yeah, so here basically this is where your mama is going with it. And he's not gonna outright say it, but I will, Keem. What we're talking about here is corporate espionage. Okay, so you have certain people who have come in, they're trying to recruit your talent, and they can basically hone in on the people that feel that they're less valued or mistreated, and get a sales pitch that, what if we do it this way instead? Basically, back in around the turn of the century, Gateway was doing that to the Ingram Micro sales team. And because they had to downsize, we went into a recession, and technology sales was changing with the way, like, there was more direct to market with less distributors, and we were the world's largest distributor, and so Gateway was trying to do a direct to market model, and they set up all of their own Gateway telesales locations where we would do phone sales, and you go to a website and you'd configure your computer, or we'd have a list of resellers. So we were like a mixed model of being a distributor or direct to market to the, at least to the reseller, right? Because Ingram Micro only sold to resellers. They never sold directly to the public. Right? So that's how it was in the 90s. It was manufacturer, distributor, and then configurer or reseller. And that's how box stores came up, like buy.com and you know, the big stores, the Best Buys and all that. And they were doing things like selling things under cost, and it put a bunch of small businesses out, just like Walmart did. It kills small business. So Western Digital tried to capitalize on that because they wanted to have a direct to market model where they were selling directly to consumers as well as directly to configuration companies, where they would take the the inventory from us and configure it for the final sale. That's what Rastoff is trying to do to you right now, based on all the evidence presented. He's recruiting your staff away because they feel that they are being mistreated within your universe because they are not unionized, they're not full-time employees, they're not getting benefits, right? They don't have, they could be fired at any moment. And so that's why, and maybe your approach here is that you're trimming the fat. Perhaps that's a good idea, because some of the people you got on board certainly seem worthless.
Because she's going to do the same thing her son is doing. And she's always going to have her son's back at the end of the day. Scooter
true.
snaked the fuck out of you. And now he's going on his own channel to basically siphon from you and take everything that you've given him to make it on his own. And then he's using the information that he's getting from Gidgy to take you down.
That's a wicked good point.
It's crazy.
I don't even think of that. Shinobi, thank you. Foodie.
Yeah, whenever she says wicked good, I'm trying to understand where she actually is from, right? Because there was a skit on Saturday Night Live where I think it's from the 90s. I think it was the gal that did Debbie Downer, and I don't know if it was Mike Myers or one of the other goofy guys, but they were pretending to be this couple that was always like trying to give relationship advice about how successful they are in their relationship. And they were from Boston, I think, like a New England sort of area. And they kept saying, wicked good. It's so wicked good, right?
Definitely ain't fasting for Ramadan.
She's not doing that.
Slinky Dinky Doo. Did Glemmy take her medication today? What are you talking about? I don't take medication. Oh, fuck. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but she doesn't sound like she's from New England. She sounds like she could potentially be from New York, but she doesn't sound like she's from New England.
She does. She has like access to important chats.
Yeah,
and important
exactly.
information.
Exactly. And you think you think you can trust her? You think she said, "No, Keemstar, I'm not telling my son nothing. I'm not telling him not." Please. That's how she got that information from Sweet Tea. They tell each other everything. They're glued to each other. They know the ins and outs of all. They know how to get in, what to take, and then get out. One person is out, the other one's in. While the other person is out doing their show.
Yeah, I agree with you, Yo Mama. It sounds like corporate espionage.
Sniping for everything from the LCU. The other one. Yes, siphoning things from the LCU. The other one's inside the LCU. Basically taking and giving information. So he's getting fed information from the inside. This is an inside job going on, Keemstar. How many times you got to get bitten by the snake before you take the snake's head off? And right now, you got a snake inside the fucking LCU, which is Gidgy. and you won't let it go. For what reason? I don't know. You can replace her right now. People on Queens don't even like her. She just runs her mouth and glazes. And the reason why she's doing all that glazing in on fucking Tina D and Mike is so she can keep her job. Oh my God, Tina D. Oh, you look gorgeous today. What are you wearing? I'm wearing the same thing I wore yesterday. Oh, it looks better today than it did yesterday. I just want to say that. Oh my God. It looks like those plaques on your teeth, Tina, are going away. Are you doing something with your makeup? What's going on here?
Did you bedazzle your roaches?
You look amazing. Oh my God, your wall, Tina D. Oh my God, Tina D. Oh my God, your wall is beautiful. I mean, it's like a painting from the gods. It truly is. Oh my God.
Did you shine your mold today?
Get behind the camera. Did you lose weight? Oh my God, you look perfect today.
I gotta ask you this because I don't watch any of the stuff that's produced by Kid Behind the Camera unless he's behind Amber's show, which I will dip into. But I tend to avoid his shows because they're generally slapstick, poorly done slapstick humidity. It's getting late, guys. It's 11:30. Uh, humor comedy. I'm trying to like blend the words. Um, it's piss poor slapstick. You're not Lucille Ball. You're not Carol Burnett. You're not pulling it off, and you're not as good as Jackass either. So I don't know why you think you should. Oh, and by the way, yeah, somebody actually did um a dive, a deep. Well, I don't know how deep you would say this is. It's probably like on his IMDb profile or something. But apparently, Kid Behind the Camera, when he says that he worked on Roseanne, he worked in a consulting position on an episode where um, Dan had to confront somebody that was physically abusing Roseanne's sister. Oh, the irony.
That you have on. Is it a New York Yankee one? I love the Yankees. Let me tell you something about the Yankees. The Yankees are the greatest team in baseball, but never mind. Go ahead, keep talking. Oh my God. Oh my God. Albert, did you just throw up right now? Because that throw up that you just made and that just came out of your mouth was the greatest throw up I've ever seen. It was beautiful. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. It's the greatest thing ever. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to stop talking.
True.
I'm going to stop talking. Let me. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm sorry, Tina. I'm gonna let you talk, but somebody in the chat. Let me tell you something. That person in the chat. Let me tell you something right now. Tina D is the greatest thing to ever hit the YouTubes. I mean, this woman is a perfect example of being a human being. I mean, she truly is. And I don't want to see none of you in the chat ever say anything disrespectful to this godly woman, okay? She is for the church. She's for Jesus Christ, okay? Jesus Christ knows her by her first name. And listen, yeah, Tina D, let me take this on. I don't want to hear no one say anything negative about this human being, this wonderful person. She's the greatest. The greatest I've ever seen, all right? Tina D, let me take this over, okay? I seen this woman walk on water. I truly did. I saw her walk on water, okay? I saw it, all right? You weren't there. Where were we at? We were in the VCs. We were in the VCs. She had her camera on, and she walked on water, okay? Yes.
She did.
Yes. And AGP,
with one leg.
Angry Grandpa, the guy I never met or never knew a day in my absolutely life. Listen, I seen him rise from the dead. He is the greatest man to ever grace this earth. If he was here today, I would massage his balls and put his cock in my mouth. It doesn't matter. Let Tina D, let me handle this, okay? Let me handle this, all right? All right, let me handle this, because these people got to know how great you are, okay? You're the greatest, okay? I can't believe this. I can't do this.
Too.
I can't do this. Go ahead, Tina. Go ahead. I'll let you speak. I spoke too much. What the fuck? That's all she does. That's
True.
Queens. That's literally Queens. She sits there, glazes for 2 hours. And why? Why does she glaze for 2 hours? Because she's a snake. She knows that as long as she glazes Tina and Kid behind the camera, she's always going to have a job. And they're not going to get rid of her.
Got
And
stuck
she's
on
going to
that
use...
Yo, Mama, I gotta applaud you because I have a feeling you're using some visual arts right here, where you increased the size of Amberlynn so that she looked enormous next to you, and you have Glammy so small that she looks like she's cowering. Those are visual clues to the audience. Very well done. You definitely know your stuff.
Yeah.
She's going to use everything in the Discord and everything that Keem gives her and Kid behind the camera gives her to use it against them in the future when she goes off and helps her son, or when she goes off and create her own channel. And then Keemstar acts surprised when it happens to him. He goes, I can't believe I got stabbed in the back. We all told you that Scooter was going to do this. We all told you. We're telling you the same thing about Gidgy. You just wait until you get stabbed in the back and go, I can't believe they stabbed me in the back. Like, come on, dude. Wake up, man. It's easy. Go ahead.
Drunken Will, thank you. Someone please clip this out of context. That's funny.
It's crazy.
No, I think you're absolutely right. She does. She glazes way too much.
Bro,
Gwendolyn, thank you. But we know the countdown is on until she tries to snake Tina again, but all the dummies just ignored. That's true. She flip-flopped like wicked. She was going hard on Tina after they had fallen out the first time.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she flips the switch and she's like, oh, I know better. Don't you? You can't come across Tina D and Mike like they... Listen, they're the best people on the internet. They've never, ever... They've been on the internet for like 10 years and blah, blah, blah.
And she's the one that released the whole Albert, the stabbing thing. She's the one that came out with that information. She's the one that leaked that. She's the one that was leaking Tina D shit when Savage and Tina was going at it. She was in Savage's chat releasing shit to Savage, trying to get rid of Tina, until she found out that Mike will leave if Tina leaves. Then she backtracked and she found out. She was like, hold up. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I could get rid of Tina D. Then she started glazing. She is the biggest manipulator in not just the LCU, I think on YouTube. And the only person that's being fooled by this is Keemstar. He's the only one, him and Kid behind the camera. They're the only two going, yeah, I think Gidgy's okay. I think Gidgy's all right. Well, while Scooter is literally starting another channel, taking your people and then basically trying to make money off of what you giving them. Am I in the upside down? And you think the mother's going to go against them? Come on.
PP Bravado, thank you. Snaky Scooter.
Yeah, I gotta be real. I mean, for the very short period of time that I actually used Discord, I think I was only chatting in there for about 3 days. And I jumped on a few shows. And one of them, I wanted to address Gidgy's bizarre performances. And she gave me, I think, the biggest crazy eyes I've seen her ever do in this network. And she clearly has ill intentions and is incredibly manipulative. And I don't think that's just a script, because I don't think she or Scooter have any sort of performance experience, kind of like Amberlynn Reed. She doesn't either. And that's why when she's having a crash out, that's not scripted, you guys. That's really what she is. That is her personality.
Right on plan. Going on his own channel in 10 minutes. He can't be trusted.
Yep. And we ready. And Keem gave me the permission.
Have some sort of like information that's like nobody knows.
Yeah. And Keem gave me permission over all the other hosts to go ahead and snipe that shit. Shout outs to that. Because he said, you know what? I told you, yo mama, that you don't have to infight with the people inside the LCU, and you're allowed to fight with people outside the LCU. So he said
Oh, hell
that
yeah.
now I could put. He said now you can put that LCU goddamn bulletproof vest on and go outside and start shooting. And Gidgy gonna be really
fuck
mad at
it.
this one because she's in the inside, and she gonna see her little boy get trashed really bad. And I want to see
Your
what her
mama's
reaction
playing
gonna
COD.
be. Yeah, you part of the LCU while we trash your son. That no eyebrow looking moron. Fucking moron. He didn't even do shit while he was here. All he did was put on fucking weird outfits, glitter, and fucking ketchup on his face.
Eyes.
Cut his eyebrows off, cut his hair. Fake going to the hospital. The fuck out of here. We knew what he was trying to do.
Wearing bikinis.
Wearing bikinis
Slapping
and
that
shit.
inner thigh meat.
Fucking Keemstar gave that man Amber Lynn Reed. He didn't even have to do nothing. All he had to do was show up. The donations was coming in.
True.
And he's still.
That was after he left, too. After he left abruptly a couple times, then he still ended up giving him bus.
How many times he gave him prime time? He gave him prime time like 12, 13
At
times.
least 3?
Yeah. He gave him sweet
No,
tea.
that was a lot more than that. Yeah, because Alive, too.
Gave him
He
live.
He gave him bus. He
Bus.
gave him shit. I didn't even think of that.
Gave him co-host after co-host.
Yeah.
Gave him community manager. And then that dude was creeping.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that some of the people that are advancing in this network don't seem to have the proper credentials to actually advance in a millionaires network, right? So you've got Lisi, whose previous experience was as an event planner. That's basically like promoting a gig, right? Like a music location, or it could be potentially wedding planning, for all I know. But event planning is vastly different from getting up in front of an audience and actually performing. She was given community manager without any direct to report experience. Right. Okay. So there's that. Scooter claims he was a day trader, also with no performance background, as far as we know. I think, honestly, Keem, I think the best thing you could do is show us, previous accolades for the people that you're selecting. Even if it's as much as I was cast as Mame in high school. Like, whatever it is, just like give us some accolades. I mean, it's bizarre.
Community manager sitting in Keemstar nudes. Remember, this man got nude. This man was community manager.
Yeah.
He got nudes from girls from Girl World, and he was sending them off to guys like Keemstar and everything, saying like, look at what this girl just sent me. Look at what this girl just sent me. And then he turned around and said, oh, well, those girls said I can give them to my friends. First of all, there's no woman on this planet that's sending a man nudes and going, you know what, you can send them to your friends. What?
Right? That's wicked personal. PP Bravado, thank you. Once Scooter gets monetized, Gidgy will follow suit. Gidgy is the inside snake getting him the tools. Keems trusted the wrong people. That's possible.
Stop the cap.
Yeah. So we're gonna sit back. We're gonna watch Scooty Boops. Goody Boop Boop Boops. Scooty Doop Doop Doops. So yeah.
Scooty Doop Doop Doops.
I don't know what his name is. I don't know what he is, but he getting dragged today. That shit. You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Taking him on the scooter.
Yeah. And then and I can't lie though. I can't lie. What Ken pulled off too was crazy too. With him trying to plot with Denmark. And I told you this, Glammy Lammy, and I told the audience this. I said Denmark is a crash dummy. I said you can't trust him as far as you can throw him. And all these hosts did not listen to me. And I said, all
I
right,
thought it
watch
was
this little
nice.
boy. I told him, watch this little boy burn y'all. Watch him burn y'all. That's why I kept my distance from him.
Well, yeah, well, yo mama, you gotta remember the lore too, is that Ken lost Cafe because of Rostov, right? So Rostov, the day of Ken's firing, on a deleted stream, the Billy the Fridge drunk driving stream, Keem jumped in on the call and talked about how, because it was Billy's birthday the Friday night before, this is now Saturday, okay? And Tommy had just, Tommy, uh, Wings of Redemption, and that other guy, I know he goes by Nathan, like on his own channel. Dad, right? Didn't he go by Dad? Those three were chosen to come back into the network. Well, Dad was new entirely, but the other two were originals. And, kind of like revamp the program. Um, Billy was celebrating his birthday on the Friday night. He had 2 full bottles of liquor. I don't know, I don't remember what he was drinking, but it was hard liquor. He had 2 full bottles of it between the evening of Friday night and the morning of Saturday morning. And he was sat in his car for 45 minutes, still slurring, shirt off, looking absolutely fucking drunk and insane. And then said, okay, I'm good now, and drove off to get breakfast. And it was very early in the morning at this point because it was summer. And in Seattle, they have sunlight much earlier in the morning than we do down in California because of their location on the planet, right? Longitude, latitude, all that bullshit. They're close enough to see the lights, the northern lights, right? And in the winter they have complete darkness. So that's why there's a lot of depression up in that area of the world, is because they're in complete darkness for half of the year, and then they have an overwhelming amount of sunshine during the rest of the year, the other half of the year. And they're able to grow immensely large produce in that region. You can look this up, yo mama. I'm telling you straight up. They produce like the largest produce ever because of the amount of sunlight they get during their sunlight season. And this was a time where the sun would have risen much earlier in Seattle than it would have in LA or Orange County, right? So it was still dark in my neighborhood, despite the fact that we're all in the same time zone. And it was already sunshiny day in Seattle. Dude had no shirt on, slobbering drunk, slurring on stream. I saw this happen. They deleted it. I saw this happen because I have a pain condition that wakes me up frequently. So I was jumping in when I would wake up because I can generally only get 2 to 4 hours of sleep at a time. Okay. So I was definitely watching what was going on. And this is kind of where I called it quits on Rewind. Um, he got he sat in the car and talked to Rostov for about 45 minutes, still slobbering drunk, gets behind the wheel and drives off to get breakfast. Then he goes back home. He's eating in his car while Keem dials into the stream and asks where Tommy C should be placed. And that's when Rostov said he should get cafe. Ken's Ken should be let go. So yeah, I'm sure there's some animosity there, right? Am I wrong?
Because I already knew he was a crash dummy. And what happened? All these people became his friends. And what happened when he left? He threw all of them under the bus. He leaked the DMs between his friend. Supposedly, Ken thought he had a friend. He leaked the DMs showing how Ken
True.
was trying to start their own little channel behind Keemstar's
Right.
back.
That's Denmark. He's referring to Denmark at this point and Scooter because they were both on Ken's recent show with him. And they are apparently working with Rostov, who he literally got you fired. And that's going on. I mean, based on what was available at the time, and I know you guys have hidden videos or deleted evidence, but that's what I saw in the moment. And now Rostov is trying to siphon off talent from Keem. He's trying to destroy your network. I'm pretty sure you could have done that all by yourself, but he's certainly not helping you.
Mm.
Mm.
That was bad. That was really bad. So like, cause even Ken got a whole bunch of like ups and everything from Keem. And for him to go back and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make an LLC.
Yeah, and he told them, listen,
That's rough.
we can go to my channel and we can all split it. Now remember, Ken's channel got promoted by who? Keemstar. Because
Keem.
remember when Keemstar fired Ken, he felt bad for Ken. He felt
So
bad for
bad,
letting Ken go.
cried.
Yeah, he felt bad for Ken, and he turned around and he told people, listen, Ken got his own channel. Here is his channel. He started promoting Ken's channel outside the LCU. Ken wasn't even getting paid for this. He promoted his channel, got all his subs up. And
He's
what
the
did
only
Ken
person
want to
he
do?
did that to.
And what Ken wanted to do? He told Denmark, hey, come to my subbed up channel where I got a bunch of subs and people will go over there and we'll siphon people from the LCU, me and you, let's do it.
True.
It's crazy. You can't trust
True. I
nobody.
don't.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap part 2 up here. I think that basically Ken was fucked over by Rostov, was manipulated by Rostov, and then Rostov tried to get in there again through Denmark and Scooter. 2 cents. I mean, that's what it's all looking like, but I'm casting aspersions, so I have no idea really what the backstory is here. But like, if you do the math on who's really, who's working with whom, that's what it's starting to look like. There's a big puzzle here, and I'm sure Keem can figure it out on his own because he's very smart man. Sure, he can figure it out.